What's up, everybody? It's Soren Baker here on Unique Access Entertainment. As always, please hit that subscribe button. As y'all know, it's right down there and it's free. And that enables us to keep coming to you guys as often as possible with as many interviews as possible, with as many icons of the game as possible. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button, like our content, share it, talk about it, be about it. Help us, each one teach one here on Unique Access Entertainment. Hit that subscribe button. Now today, man, this is incredible. We have one of the best producers in rap history, and I would argue music history, coming into the game here on Unique Access Entertainment. 45 King, thank you for coming through, sir.
No problem, no problem. Definitely.
Yes, yes. So you have so much that we got to get to today, but one of the things that I always was intrigued about, that I always was intrigued, and this is something I've always been wanting to talk to you about, is doing the early work with Gang Starr. Right. So how and why did you get connected with them? And this was, I guess, before Premiere.
Right, exactly.
At all. So, and what Guru was he had Guru already moved, or was he still in Boston when you got with him?
I believe he was in Boston, and I used to have houses on the Cape. So, like, I was Mark, so I love everybody from up there. Hey, Mark. So I love people from Boston. So anyway, we clicked on that level, and I didn't know he was older than me. Keithy was like maybe a few months older than I, and Stu Fine. Oh yeah, okay. Now, before this cuts got flavor, Stu Fine had Gang Starr, right? He had Keithy, and the tracks that he had wasn't really samples. I don't know, but at the time, I think I might have had better things for him at the time. So I produced the first record that he had before Primo.
Right.
So yeah, and then I think Red told me that he thought that I thought he was down with Flavor Unit. So no, I just a track that I did with him. But so that's how I got him. Got to know Keithy. I call him Keithy.
Yeah, Keithy. Yeah. So early on, because his flow was very distinctive and unusual, how as a producer did you try to cater what you were doing to what Guru's style was?
Honestly, I just make up the beat and let them just do what they do, and basically, I don't usually match up a person's vocals to the music, and I don't really think about it as all right.
Okay. Fair enough.
To be honest with you, yeah.
Okay. So then taking it in before that, just on a personal note, so you're originally from the Bronx? Is that true?
I'm originally from the Bronx, and then my mother got a job in the post office in Jersey, and she used to drive to Jersey every day. So she had, she got tired uptown in the Bronx. So she used to go all the way to Jersey every day, and then she just decided to buy a house in Irvington, New Jersey, and then I moved there. And then I really didn't want to go there, so I went to stay on Hollis Avenue. My father lived on Hollis, so I was staying on Hollis Avenue and blah 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 blah.
And what do you think those three locations? How did that affect you musically, personally, your personality? How did that affect you?
Well, I think I'm from the Bronx, so I learned how to play basketball from the Bronx, and yeah, the Bronx at the time had the music that I needed, and the music that I use till this day, I guess, as I was Breakout's record boy from the Funky 4+1, and Breakout treated me real good. And I learned the names of the records from him and this guy named Jerry Miller. And they had all the records.
Wow.
Yeah. So being, it was fun. It was fun, definitely.
And what, for you as a as a producer, somebody studying this and living it at the time, because there were so few even rap songs at the time, what was the thought like, I'm gonna become a producer, or was it more I just love making this and we'll see what happens? What were your
I
process?
think my whole thing is let's see what happens. Basically, I believe it's all luck. You get lucky, and then it's what you do with once you do after you get lucky. Right? Like you win $1 million and you either blow it or you invest it or you do the right.
Well, that's the as you're well aware, that's the whole thing of a one-hit wonder. You could do it once, but it's doing it 3, 4, 12 times. That's what
Well, you
separates.
know what? It's luck if you get the opportunity to do it that many times.
That's true.
Maybe the one-hit wonders never got another chance to do it. No, another chance.
Okay, gotcha. Now, also with the early Gang Starr stuff and Wild Pitch, and then moving into the Lati, I was also curious, in this era of your production work, the mixes were a little more, to my opinion, flat. And later we saw a lot of your work, the separation sonically, at least to me as a consumer, seemed much more pronounced. So was that something that was happening with you, or was that other mixers? Was that something you had a hand in?
Oh, okay. Maybe I went to a better studios. Maybe at the time
Okay.
they had that put stereo separation on things and put reverbs on things or what. I don't know exactly what years you're talking about. So,
Well, like say for this Cuts Got Flavor by Lati, that to me
right.
sounds way better mix wise than the Gang Starr Bust a Move Boy, that stuff, at least to me.
Well, actually, it wasn't. It was done. It's the opposite, actually. I think Bust a Move was done in a better place, probably.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
interesting. I wonder what the difference is. Okay.
You made a mistake. Well, just yeah, it's about the same. But I like to say the girls at the bar don't care. So, whatever, they don't care. So, yeah, that's one of my lines.
Whatever they're getting into.
Well, whatever's happening, they like vibrations. So
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
But you know what I'm talking about. The girls at the bar, they don't really care, when the record came out and what studio. But to answer your question, this Cuts Got Flavor was made in a where was it mixed down at? Vaughn Mason Studio, actually. It was made in Vaughn Mason Studio. Yeah.
Okay.
So it wasn't it was like a 12 track on a big cassette, like a VCR tape, like a Betamax type tape that they made just for that machine. It
Wow.
wasn't Betamax, but it was the size of a Betamax machine tape. And you stuck it in there and have like 8 tracks on it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Strange.
I, I think ever since I started sampling kicks and snares, my own production got better because I had a few drums. Yeah. I got lucky. I like to say I got lucky a lot.
Well, in what break it
And
down?
then coming from the Bronx,
In what ways would you say you got lucky?
I was in the right place at the right time. It works for me. Being around Breakout, being his record boy, and being in charge of passing him the records. I found out the names of this record. I found out the names of that one earlier. So that was good.
And
Good
then
luck. And then the guy that lived next to me, he was Breakout, close friend with Breakout. They used to break dance together. So he had a lot of records. Did I believe him? Not that I didn't believe him, just that he didn't have them at his house. He had the records down the block, down the hill, and yeah, I got those records. I said, okay, so and it turned out he had a lot of records. So I was, wow, cool. Yeah, a lot of records.
And then how, when, and why did you develop your love for horns?
Oh yeah, it's not that I developed. Well, I knew they worked because Hank Shocklee used blaze, but you know, and then I kind of knew that they worked because they proved it that could work, you know, basically. And I had a lot of Cool in the Gang records. I had like 4 albums. I had Good Times, the album, The Love the Life You Live. Well, everybody had Jungle Boogie album, but yeah, I had at least 4 or 5 of their albums.
Okay.
So, and I used them mostly on Latifah stuff.
Be sure to check out the History of Gangster Rap by Soren Baker. He's official.
History of Gangster Rap features exclusive interviews with Ice-T, Snoop Dogg, MC Ren, the D.O.C, and dozens of others. The History of Gangster Rap, a definitive look at how Los Angeles changed rap forever.
In Los Angeles, the streets definitely set the tone of the hip-hop music.
At 19, I got a $50,000 car.
My whole angle always was, I'll be street, but I will always tell you the horrors that go along with this life.
It would be penalties and casualties for just wearing the wrong color in somebody's neighborhood.
And once gangster rap made it from the streets to the TV, the genre exploded.
What's that 5 on your TV back with NWA?
Yo MTV, it just catapulted us from being local heroes to national gangbang rappers.
The History of Gangster Rap discusses it all from 1980 up till today.
It's always gonna be shit happening in the streets. You know what I mean? So it's always gonna be something to talk about.
The History of Gangster Rap in stores now.